India's license to kill. Some playbooks don't change. Today we are talking of the Pune Porsche case. Some years ago it was the BMW case. पात्र बदल जाते हैं, कहानी नहीं बदलती. पुलिस collusion, destruction of evidence, early bail, चार्जशीट में शायद डिले हो जाएगा, शायद विटनेसेस हॉस्टाइल हो जाएंगी. द प्लेबुक रिमेन्स द सेम. हम कड़ी से कड़ी सजा डिमांड करते हैं. We often don't know that the provision in law for the harshest punishment for hit and run cases is just 2 years. Yes, this is a British era law which has never been changed. ये 1860 से चला ही आ रहा है. Only last year the Modi government attempted to make a change and brought in the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, which had harsher laws for accidents, punishment up to 10 years and increasing the driver's accountability. But the truckers objected to it. The opposition parties called the government a dictator and they forced the government to put this new law on hold. I mean, government को ज़रूर criticize करें, but opposition for the sake of opposition makes no sense. I know I'm going to be trolled that why you making this political, but हमारे पास एक chance आया था to change a law which is so archaic and हमने उसको for political reasons hold पे डाल दिया. एक नज़र तो मार लें इसको, हिस्ट्री तो देख लें कि ये क्यों ज़रूरी था, why we needed a new law, but नहीं, हमने नहीं किया. We are still sitting with the 2-year possible punishment even for this Porsche Pune case. This is not the first time. Delhi saw Sanjeev Nanda's BMW in 1999, Alistar Pereira's killed 6 people in Mumbai. In 2012, Shama Shetty and her unborn child were mowed down by a BMW in Gurgaon, the infamous Salman case. You know what is common here? Flagrant disregard for law. And another thing that is common is an impotent, toothless law 304A, which is applied to all accidents, which is called Rash and Negligent Act, not amounting to culpable homicide. Curiously, this law is not limited to hit and run cases alone. It is India's answer to all accident cases. 304A was applied to the Bhopal gas tragedy and also the Upahar fire cinema. मतलब एक्सीडेंट कोई भी हो, हम उसको एक ही लाठी से हाँकेंगे, which is 304A, maximum punishment of 2 years. Because life in India is cheap. I'll come back to the law, but let's see how cheap are lives in India. In 2022, 168,000 people died in road accidents. India has 1% of the world's vehicles, but 11% of world's accidents. This law was designed in the British era, जहाँ सिर्फ ब्रिटिश साहब के पास शायद पॉसिबली गाड़ी होती थी, बाकी सबके पास बुलक कार्ट्स एंड हॉर्सेस हैं. Accidents were a rare phenomena. But now vehicles have more power. An average car can go beyond 100 kilometers. The roads are very smooth. Small acts of negligence can cause big disasters. Not all accidents are the same. Accidents result from decisions people make, small or big acts of negligence. World over, accident laws have become more stratified and more correlated to level of negligence. Like for example, recently a man playing cricket was hit by a ball and he died. An absolute freak incident. Level 2. Example, when someone is driving with a defect in the vehicle which causes an accident and death. 3. Substantial risk. Say when the driver is on the phone and unable to control the vehicle causes an accident. This was a willful disregard. Level 4. A flagrant disregard. Driving drunk along with overspeeding, flouting traffic rules with impunity. The hit and run cases like BMW and Porsche probably land in this category. The last one of flagrant disregard and absolute फ्लाउटिंग ऑफ लॉज विद कंप्लीट इम्यूनिटी, मतलब डर ही नहीं है किसी का. जब हम ऐसे केसेस के लिए कड़ी से कड़ी सजा मांगते हैं, एटलीस्ट आवर लॉज शुड हैव अ प्रोविजन टू हैव दैट ना. कोई स्ट्रैटिफिकेशन तो होनी चाहिए ना लॉ में. वो तभी आएगी जब लॉ बदलने दोगे. पनिशमेंट नीड्स टू बी कोरिलेटेड टू द एक्ट ऑफ नेग्लिजेंस. Accident laws around the world in hit and run cases factor different levels of negligence. For example, in Britain, punishment up to 14 years of prison, unlimited fine, ban on driving and penalty. Germany, you can have a lifetime ban on driving and Good Samaritan law applies. Good Samaritan law का मतलब है that आप accident scene से भागेंगे नहीं. It is an additional crime if you flee away from the accident scene. Denmark, Good Samaritan law applies and fine proportionate to the income of the guilty. I actually like this the best. More the income, more the fine. Which makes sense because the rich and privileged influence society's behaviors. Whatever influential people do, the rest of the society will follow. So people with privilege should follow laws all the more. But it is the reverse in India. The more privileged you are, lesser laws apply to you. Coming to the Indian law on hit and run cases, India has applied a law called 304A, which is Rash and Negligent Act not amounting to culpable homicide, where there was neither intention nor knowledge to cause death. Now, obviously no one takes their posh car out of the garage with the intention of mowing down people. Intention plus knowledge का check कभी भी fulfill नहीं हो सकता. Same 304A was applied to the Bhopal gas tragedy also. So the defense will ask that did Union Carbide intend to asphyxiate Bhopalites? Obviously no. You know, people often say that the Congress government let Anderson go. अगर हम उसको यहाँ रख भी लेते, हम उसको फिर सिर्फ 2 साल की ही सजा दे पाते, despite the fact that 20,000 people had died then. 304A is India's small little inadequate answer to any kind of accident, चाहे वो रोड एक्सीडेंट हो, चाहे वो उपहार फायर ट्रेजेडी हो, चाहे वो भोपाल गैस ट्रेजेडी हो. आई मीन लॉज नीड टू बी स्ट्रैटिफाइड. ये हमें चेंज की इतनी सख्त ज़रूरत है. किसी भी तरह का एक्सीडेंट केस हो, हम उसको एक ही लाठी से हाँकते हैं. इसको रीडिफाइन करने की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. The Modi government brought in the Bharatiya Nyay Samhita, which will come into effect on July 1st, 2024, replacing IPC of 1860. Especially with regard to accident laws, जहाँ पे 304A was to be replaced by 1062, which increases drivers' accountability and provided for 2 categories of negligence up to 10 years imprisonment, 7 lakh fine. And it also factored in the Good Samaritan laws, which are applicable all over the world. This was a good job done. Many generations of legal and social activists have been working to change these laws. ये कोई आज की अचानक से उपज नहीं आई है. A lot of work has been done on PILs, law commissions के साथ काम किया लोगों ने, petitions दी हैं, draft codes दिए हैं. A lot of work has gone behind the scenes, and that's how Bharatiya Nyay Samhita had come out. The opposition parties joined hands and said that the government was being a dictator by bringing in such harsh laws. And this 1062 has been put on hold. मतलब mindless opposition which has put a good law on hold. एक तरफ तो हम कड़ी से कड़ी सजा मांगते हैं और दूसरी तरफ जब लॉ में वो हार्श पनिशमेंट्स लेके आने का प्रोविजन किया जाता है तब हम उन्हें अपोज करते हैं. वी नीड द भारतीय न्याय संहिता बैक along with the section 1062 which had harsher provisions for accident cases. At least let the victims' families have the solace and confidence that they're going to be fighting a long battle, a long case. उसका कुछ आउटकम तो हो. Are they going to spend 12, 13, 14 years just to get a 2-year punishment for the guilty? We need a quantum of punishment that is a little bit of a deterrent for the violator. At least the violator thinks twice before doing such flagrant disregard of law. We need more accountability on our roads. We need to shed our soft approach. Please don't oppose things for the sake of opposing. Please don't oppose change for the sake of opposing. Some changes are good. At least पढ़ लें उसकी history. At least उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा जान लें before you oppose it.